ooh, jump scare.
Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to. Thankful.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers, so do not forget to click that button. Sorry I've been away for a while. Took a little break, but I am back on my Zoom. I'm excited to do another makeup review. You know, I love makeup. I'm excited to kind of chat about this product. So it's the first time I'm actually wearing Haus Labs. It's Lady Gaga's makeup brand, and I'm going to be reviewing the Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Plus De-Puffing Concealer. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I just wanted to start off the video by kind of explaining what exactly the product is. So I'm reading from the Sephora app, a long-wearing non-comedogenic concealer that visibly blurs, brightens, and conceals with medium buildable coverage that depuffs after 2 weeks of daily use. It is medium coverage, it has a natural finish, it is a liquid formula, and some of the highlighting ingredients are niacinamide, which is known to brighten and boost skin hydration, fermented arnica, which reduces the look of redness and irritation, and then hyaluronic acid complex, which visibly plumps and hydrates. So for all of my kind of dry girlies, this definitely seems like a great concealer, as it's very moisturizing, and it seems like that is one of the purposes of the product. I was actually really intrigued by the fact that it depuffs after 2 weeks of daily use. That's such a huge incentive for me to wear a concealer every day. However, I just don't wear makeup every day. That's just not my thing. But if you are someone who wears makeup every day, this might be a great concealer, especially if you struggle with under eye bags or puffiness under the eyes. It is apparently supposed to have a nice long-lasting effect after continued use. So right now I put on a face of foundation. So just to give you some background about the products I'm using. So I used the Milk Hydrating Primer, and then, the Hydro Grip Primer. And then I used a mixture between the NARS foundation and Maybelline foundation. I mixed the two to kind of get my skin shade or skin tone. So we're just gonna literally jump right into it. So the product looks like this. It's more like off-white in person. And I am shade 31 medium neutral, if you can actually see that. I don't think you can. Anyway, well, I'm 31 medium neutral. She actually has a variety of shades. There could still be more shades because I think there are a lot of in-between shades that are missing here. But for the most part, it is fairly accessible so far. So we're gonna look at the box. I'm actually unboxing this right now. I've never used anything from her brand. I'm always wary about celebrity brands, makeup brands, except for Fenty, as you know. Okay, so this is the packaging. It's really, really pretty. I am obsessed with that packaging. It's a very nice translucent exterior, and I love the top. Amazing. So this is what the applicator looks like. It's pretty thick, it's pretty wide, and then slim when you turn it to the side. I really like this applicator brush. I don't actually know if this is going to be a perfect color match, but we will just see. I also wanted to review her concealer brush, but it was sold out, so I won't get to actually apply the concealer with her brush because she also has a concealer brush, and I feel like that will probably make a difference to the application, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna apply, and then you can kind of see. So be like this, and then I'm gonna do both techniques. So I've seen that this is kind of the newer trend, just doing the corner and both corners of your eyes. And then I'm gonna do, because it is medium coverage and buildable, so I'm gonna just do my technique, which is an inverse triangle. And on one side, I will use a beauty blender to blend, and then on the other side, I will use a makeup brush. So I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty makeup brush on this eye. I really like her brush, but obviously I did want to use the Lady Gaga brush. So as you can see, like the formula is really beautiful. Like it's very smooth. It's extremely smooth and so like so creamy. I love it. Yeah. So I think it is a little light for me. I probably needed something a little darker than that. I'm gonna roll with it though. It blends really well with a brush, so that's really good. I think I'm gonna be like using brushes more for my concealer moving forward. I really think I prefer how a concealer brush blends as compared to a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna blend out right here. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out so you can see eye by eye how it looks. Okay, so that is under eye number 1 using a brush. I think it is beautiful. Even though it's light for me, like it doesn't look too bad. Like it's not like, ooh, jump scare. It is pretty good. Like I really like how it looks. Ooh, that's just so pretty. Okay, so I did the Makeup by Mario concealer a couple months ago and I liked it. I said I liked it. I love this so far, like I love it. Whereas that one I liked. So let me see, it doesn't have a smell. It smells literally like makeup. Okay, I'm gonna use my beauty blender for the other side. Gonna zoom back in just so you can watch. So it is a damp beauty blender. I prefer to use a beauty blender when I have more to blend. So when I do the inverse triangle, there's a lot going on there. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is really pretty. This is actually so pretty. Y'all, I love this. Like, honestly, like I returned that Makeup by Mario concealer. I didn't love it. I'm actually keeping this. I am keeping this. Okay, so let's zoom out so you can see. Looks like, ooh, I love this. It's so pretty. Like you can see it's like lifting my face. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of do the other areas that I usually do concealer. So on my chin, I need to zoom in. Sorry, I'm using my camera as a mirror. And I do my nose, okay. Zoom back out. And then my forehead. So for these sections, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender just because it is much easier to blend. But this is actually a stunning concealer. Like I actually love this. Oh, definitely too bright for the forehead. So obviously my forehead is a little darker than the other parts of my face. But it's giving ghost up there. So what I would do is probably use my Too Faced concealer. That's the one that I use. It's like my fave. And then like use that on my forehead and then use this from under my eye. This is so pretty. I'm gagged. Get it? Because she's gaga. Anyway, so I'm gonna set it with my Laura Mercier setting powder to see what it's given. But like my initial like impression of this is that it is so nice. This is in the shade Honey. This is so nice. Oh my gosh, I love this. I really love this. Like, I really love this concealer. I'm a fan. I'm gonna like blend in my beauty stuff, my setting powder. So I'm not doing a full face. Like I would do like a contour and stuff, which would balance out the lightness of my face. But like if you look from afar, like it's lifting the heck out of my face. Like under my eye, I look so alive right now, like so nice. This is stunning, stunning. Like you can see like that crease is there. It's more visible on this side that I use with the Beauty Blender than this side with the brush. So I feel like I would perhaps actually use the brush for both my eyes next time. But it looks more blurring to me than the Makeup by Mario that I did a couple of months ago. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just put some blush on my face and set my face and then leave it for the rest of the day. I am going out. Like I'm literally just taking my dog on the road for his birthday and for a couple hours. So I'm gonna come back at the end of the day to tell you the wear test. So I'm just putting some blush on just 'cause like I don't wanna look too light. My chin looks really light. So I'm just gonna blend that in a little more. So again, perhaps I would just use the Haus Labs for under my eyes to really lift it. And like, I just looked in my actual mirror, like in person, it doesn't look as white. I think because my light is flushing me a bit. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use 2 setting sprays on each side of my face to see if the setting spray also makes a difference. So I'm gonna use the One Size by Patrick Starr on this side. And ciao, y'all know I drove across the border for this, so. Ooh. Okay. And then I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter on the other side. So while this dries down, I will talk about the price and whether I think it's worth it. So it costs me 49 Canadian dollars, like with tax. And you get 0.24 ounces. And again, I'm always gonna compare. So the one that I use is my Too Faced concealer, and that is a bit over like 50 Canadian dollars, but you get 0.45 fluid ounces. So you pay like $5 more for the Too Faced, and you get almost double the amount, right? But I will say, I mean, it's kind of too early to say because I haven't gone and done the wear test, but I will say this is giving. Like it's giving. Like it's very pretty. It's very pretty. I'm gonna add her to my collection. I really like her. So I personally think that the cost is worth it, especially because you don't need that much to get really nice coverage. Like for this I barely used any, and it looks really nicely set. Like I feel like it's covering my blemishes under my eye. It looks really full and nice. So I think that it's worth the cost and the amount. Again, I wish I had tried this earlier. Because I think I'm a Haus Labs fan now. Like I really, really like it. Let's do another zoom. So this is after, so the all night Urban Decay one is just taking a bit of time to dry down, but this is what it looks like. So I will be back later to let you know what my thoughts are about the wear test. Yay.
A few hours later.
Okay guys, I am back. It has been literally almost like 8 hours since I did the first part of the video. So I'm gonna just zoom in so you can see how the concealer is holding up. Directly under my eyes look okay, but then there's like, it's definitely gotten greasier like right here. And that's kind of where I put the blush. So there's more product on top of that concealer, but like my chin looks fine. Directly under my eyes, there's like not bad creasing. So like if I zoom out, you can tell that I have been wearing this makeup for a while. I do have oilier skin, so I am prone to my makeup kind of looking sweaty like this. I don't mind it too much. I think that it's still very pretty, and I think that where the grease is like mostly places where I put other products. So my forehead still looks pretty good, under my eye still looks pretty good. Here, and then like here that looks kind of greasy where I have the blush. Here has no other product. So this is just greasy on its own. But I don't know, there's something about the formula that I love so much that it blends. Like I am willing to overlook the fact that it's not totally mattifying 8 hours later. And like in person, it looks still pretty matte. Like I think because again, I have harsh light on my face, you can really see how kind of sweaty I look, but in person it's not translating that way, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna say definitely get your Haus Labs like concealer. She is gonna be a new fave in my routine. I think I'm gonna add her to my like actual routine and see how I can use her. I really love the product. It is amazing, it is beautiful. Love the formula. I think it is pricier, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, and I don't know if the setting spray made a difference. This is the Patrick Starr side. This is the Urban Decay side. You can let me know if you think it made a difference. Those are my overall thoughts about the product. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. And I think the next one is gonna be super exciting. See you next week.